I am.
Hey, wait a
Tell
minute.
me something.
So you know I'm friends with all your teachers, so we can talk to you.
What?
Hello, attention.
Attention!
Ding, ding,
That's
ding.
weird, Dad. Ding, 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 ding. That's really weird.
David?
Madeline.
Silence in the classroom.
I thought my teacher again. Steve.
Wake up.
I'm gonna cry. My baby's crying. We knew you'd protest. You wanted no fuss. But you turning 75 means so much to us.
I'm shocked. Go on.
We're all together. Well, almost all. These times are rare and few, so to honor your birth, a tribute is surely due. With love, you'll excuse my emotion. With love, we'll roast and toast words written just for you. And all that we say, you can be sure, will be honest and true. It has been said people don't change, they actually get more so. Therefore, toasts from 25 years ago are still very much apropos. We hope you'll laugh and maybe shed a tear or two as we rewind to 1990 to share some memories with you. Before we watch, so it will all be clear, here's a heads up. These people you'll see are very dear. Now listen, so all of you will know who's who.
Hit the bottom.
You'll
right.
likely recognize quite a few.
Bottom right.
All right, so now I need to tell you who you're going to see. You're going to see Abe. Where's Deanna? Oh, there you are. Deanna, Jason's father. Keith Custer, Zeta's former partner and very dear friend. Carol, Keith's wife, who is unfortunately now deceased. Lou, you're not going to see him, but he's an ex-partner, not a very close friend. Joe Roddenberg, who was a close family friend. And now we're going to show you a DVD from 25 years ago. And she spliced it all together. Thank you. Because you would recognize them of our friends. But anyway, it was great watching. Okay, I'm going to do this because we have reservations. Well, let's fast forward. Are we going to fast forward, girls?
I think we're going to get popcorn first.
Oh, okay. Okay. Can you do it? Listen, because we have to get to dinner. Okay. Okay. Well, let's fast forward, Steve. Once you turned 50, the years started to flow. Weren't you lucky? Your family began to grow. When Deanna became a big sister, the new decade had since begun. Then your list of favorites increased when Jason was born in 91. 4 post-grad degrees were earned in 94. Your kid's success filled you with pride. Forget your attempt at being Mr. Macho, those tears of joy you could not hide. A blank became, there she is, a blank became a Morris on June 12th of 94. For the Morris clan, that was a great win. David found the love of his life, and we all scored with Palo Alto's Princess Carol. It has been said that true friends, in good times and in times of strife, are like the little prizes found in the cereal box of life. Paul and Joel, I'm going to cry through this, so you'll have to just forgive me. You became family in 94, as friends and as in-laws. Could anyone really ask for much more? And by the way, thank you both for the wedding you made. Paul said it should have been held on a 747. Friends and family came from everywhere, and they celebrated with joy till well after 11. It ranked up there with the best. No detail was spared, all was done just right. But did you really plan for the bride and groom to be in the ER for their post-wedding night? Remember that, David? Just in case you forgot. We'll explain later. In 97, Madeline was born. There she is. On the eve of Halloween, a cousin, their first, treat for Jill's girls. Steve, believe it, your third favorite is now 17. In 97, besides Madeline's birth, for you and me too, another dream came true. Designing and building our new home, it was a labor of love for you. You brought everyone over to see its progress. Family, friends, office staff, drug reps, and patients, and that is naming just a few. There were plenty of ups and downs. Our lives became so harried. And after 3.5 years, it's amazing that we remain married. You always wanted to have a garage. You even put a lift in on Shady Oak Lane. But Steve, please don't let that car lift be your only claim to fame. The new millennium began, and there were lots of horns that blew. Where is she? There she is. Gracie was born in 2000. And Grace, that celebration must have been for you. And Gracie, your mom and dad's amount of sleep had hit an all-time low. When you needed something, you really let them know. Steve, for the birth of each grandchild, you were ecstatic. Another girl, you yelled with joy. But is it a little too late or very much too soon for someone in this family to finally have a boy?
Too late.
Too soon, for sure. Okay. All 4 girls are your very favorites. For your heart, they never have to compete. Each one's are special and so unique. They make your life and mine so very complete. In 2004, the Morris family again did grow when Ralph entered Jill's scene. Being smart, loving, and patient, the two of you have made a great team. Steve, you're a wonderful father and grandfather, but your family, there's nothing you wouldn't do. Trips to Disney, the Caribbean, and Bermuda on a cruise. Hey, with a dad like you, how can they possibly lose? It's because we love you that we tease, but we know you'll go on doing just as you please. And you give so much to the world and then keep giving more. And to you, it's nothing. You always say, just what is family for? There's a wonderful saying. Who wrote it? I don't recall. But Steve, you believe in it so much, you hung it on our wall. You've always been so proud of the parents your children became. So let me share those words with them. I'm certain they will feel the same. And those words hanging on our wall are, to our children, we give 2 things. One is roots, the other is wings. But I'm still not finished. You still have some quirks. We're not sure you have a clue, so I'm here to relate just a few. You love to debate current issues and politics. You strongly state your view. I'm not opinionated, I'm just right. Should be a mantra for you. Steve, you tend to wander off in Home Depot, Costco, and the mall. Even in Israel, you really worried us. We couldn't find you, frantically searched, and there you were, unfazed, sitting on our bus. Okay, also, when something needs to be fixed in the house, you'll volunteer and say, I'll fix it for free. It will just take 10 minutes, you state, but you begin at 9 and don't finish till 3. Upon hearing of your reparative tasks, Jill and David frequently would ask, so what did Dad fix? And how long did it take? And finally, tell us, what did Dad break? And Steve, as you begin your 4th quarter, maybe you'll begin to get your drawers, garage, and all those little papers in order. And by the way, we do have a dishwasher, so maybe you'll begin to use it, you think, instead of always leaving the dishes in the sink. And Steve, I guess as an intern, you learn to sleep anywhere. You are capable of taking a nap on an ER bed, the floor, or just sitting upright in a chair. And you can fall asleep in front of the computer and the TV. But Steve, I've seen you close your eyes when you drive, and that scares the heck out of me. I even saw you close your eyes at your niece's bat mitzvah. Wake up, you're sleeping, I exclaimed. No, I'm not. I'm just resting my lids, you always claim. But here's a fact you cannot ignore. David was my witness, and he said he heard you snore. You love football, I do too. The Dolphins and FSU are your teams. You claim that watching the games help you to de-stress. But as we both moan and groan and yell and quell, I think this form of recreation causes more stress, not less. We also follow the Miami Heat. We try to watch most of the 82 games. We hope they'll make the playoffs this year, even though they're now without King James. I'm still not finished. You buy all kinds of stuff. Your very favorite store is eBay. But isn't it a little too much when FedEx comes to our door every day? And you've always loved cars, and even before we were wed. And although you switched from Vets to Jags, your color of choice always seems to be red. Our attic overflows with car parts, new and old. And some are for cars you've already sold. You really belong on the Hoarder Show. You claim something may break. You never know. And are you ever lucky that a neighbor or two helped to feed your addiction by actually storing some stuff for you? After 58 years together, my stories could go on forever. And there's one more event I have to relate. It's your 50th med school reunion, and April 24th, 2015 is the date. Respect as a doctor you have definitely achieved, but you now have developed a major pet peeve. Your love and passion for the practice of medicine is now beginning to wane. But, excuse my language, electronic records and insurance companies have become a friggin' pain. With your peers and patients, you've always been 100% involved, so hopefully this current problem will eventually get resolved. Finally, I talk too much and too long, too many details to say, but a quote from A.A. Milne means so much to me, I really need to send it to your way. Steve, if you live to be 100, I want to be 100 minus one day, so I never have to live without you. Happy 75th birthday. Anyone else? I allowed to
Who's next?
At 75. Not so different from when I met you. Caring, generous, with a spirit alive, any way to help, you're the first to arrive. Shared with me your son, boy does that help me survive. Given any problem, medical or car-related, a solution you'll derive. Mr. Fix-It, we trustingly hand over the knives, and then we hope that we will survive. Always the doctor, any patient you arrive. Given any car, you'll gladly test drive. And when we can't find you, you're often near your hard drive. Long talks with your son, he will not be deprived. And to be a dad like you, I know he does strive. Our love for you cannot be contrived. No small part because of you, your family does thrive. Happy birthday, we love you, and actually glad we can all be together to celebrate.
Go for it. I think we still prefer
It still have moves.
So let's start with the basics here. First off, you weren't seeing the situation. I know exactly what I was doing. And we're going to enjoy the 75th birthday. I don't know who that is, but all you have to do is be in the car.
I remember hearing those words.
Second, you got Deanna a dollhouse. We've been waiting 17
We
years.
have.
We're still waiting for that
We haven't, he
I
hasn't
was
built
going to
it
say
yet.
something about that.
dollhouse. 17 years, you're still waiting for that dollhouse.
He's gonna do it, he'll do it.
I'm surprised at that.
We have it, we have it.
No, no.
I don't need it.
What'd you do with it?
Just want to take
It
it
was
to
all,
school.
I threw it away. Yes, I did.
We have it in the attic.
No.
Wait, remember we have the standard
You will get a
orange
doll.
plastic one?
Someday you will get a doll.
No, what he is referring to, when Deanna was born, I built the dollhouse from a kit, and Lord knows how many months it took to build it and set it.
About 9.
Because I'm only doing homework.
Good. And Jill has it at the house, and it's up in her attic right now, because there's no place to put it. When Madeline was but I only built one dollhouse per house. So when Jason came, I wasn't gonna start all over again. When Madeline, who lives in a different house, was born, I started to build the dollhouse.
It was a
And I started to build the dollhouse. And I got worn out.
He owes
And I
you
never,
that.
and I absolutely never finished it, but I felt guilty. And if you remember, I bought you a dollhouse. Yeah,
Yeah.
I bought her a dollhouse.
I don't
It was
remember.
all
It's
the
like
same.
this, it was like this plastic, it was
Oh,
from
right.
eBay, it was used.
What else is
Give me another kid's toy. Nice thing.
We owe you one, we promise.
I'm not gonna build it.
It was a San Francisco. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, go ahead.
Maybe.
Oh, I'll take a real house.
You think of real house.
Yeah, but she'll take it.
Do you want a real
So,
house you built?
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna have a lot more to say. I figured
Not much has happened at the park.
you gotta tell me though, who is your favorite? Is it Gracie, Maddie, Deanna, or Jason?
Yes,
Bingo.
whoever I'm thinking about at that point.
And you have another bar mitzvah that's come up now. It's 13 years ago, you said you were going to retire.
Oh, no.
Oh.
When is that gonna happen?
Depends upon what happens in medicine. No, it won't be, right now, I have very definite plans on when I retire. When I no longer enjoy it, or number two, if I can't do it well. Either I know it or somebody else tells me. That's my plan. I
And on
enjoy
that
it.
note,
I'll let you move on.
thank you.
Who's next?
So I didn't write a poem. Creative writing has never been my forte. I'm much more used to this structured presentation now, and as a lawyer you can't have notes, you have to be able to give these speeches, so I figure I'll be right. In listening to everyone else talk, I was really struck by how many things other people were saying about you that people who don't know you say about me. And there are things that people say about me that I am incredibly proud of. And that's because of who you are as part of who I am, and that means the world to me. I just want you to know that.
Yeah,
I'm a joke.
yeah. We use this against you.
Zeta says I'm his favorite.
But Zeta says I'm his favorite.
Well, I've known him longer.
Yeah, but he's gonna be 75 years old, so a few years doesn't make a difference.
That's true. He is kind of old. You know how I can tell?
Because he tells weird jokes and imitates voices I don't understand.
Andy talks really slow.
Yep, but Dad talks really slow too.
Maybe it's genetic.
I guess so. Does that mean it's genetic to tune stuff out?
And not listen?
And object to things really strongly?
And have a full head of hair?
Wait, Dad doesn't?
No, Zeta really loves his family, and we're pretty lucky that we have him as a grandfather.
Yep, when I was little, I was afraid of him because he was so big. But I'm not anymore because I'm his favorite. And he gives me great hugs.
And he took me driving for the first time because I'm his favorite, and he showed me how to curse at other drivers. That's how I learned son of a bitch.
Yep, son of a bitch. He's probably thinking, it's not my birthday until January. So why are we celebrating now?
Because all of his favorite granddaughters are here.
Wait, where is Jason?
He's not his favorite. She had to stay in Nashville. Hopefully she'll call.
In the meanwhile, let's sing happy birthday.
Aw.
I'll get my viola. Okay.
You getting viola?
Yeah.
She really getting your, oh. Oh my God. Is that what?
Am I connecting?
You want to give the rap beforehand or not?
She wrote downstairs.
Yeah, but
It's back there. Just gonna use
She's just getting it.
that was great.
Madeline,
You
you
did
did
it.
it, Bo.
Jill wrote it.
You have it all around?
There's no bow, there's no bow.
Was it that cute?
But there's no bow?
No, I'm saying Madeline should be the Bo.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah, you do.
I don't. I don't know how to play. I don't.
That's all right, you do. Oh, that was
This is the first time I've heard of viola at a birthday party.
That was
Forgot the word you found this
wonderful.
song. Happy birthday.
Sorry to miss you. But I'll see you next week.
I know, me too.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
Okay.
I love you.
My toast next week.
And thanks for the good wishes.
Love you. Say hi to everybody.
You too.
Hi,
Miss you,
everybody.
love you.
Oh,
Get ready to start again. I don't
okay,
care.
I'll start. Okay. Roses are red, violets are blue. Another birthday, 75, who knew? Wisdom, experience, love, and compassion. With age comes these and a lot more napping. And to celebrate this milestone, it's okay, you see, that we're freezing our butts off in old St. Louis. So happy birthday, Steve. It's a fantastic occasion. Here with your family from across the whole nation. Peace, love, and blessings galore. Happy birthday, Steve, and many more.
Oh, that was nice.
Remember, I also can't see.
Oh, because you're old.
Okay, so, yeah, watching that video, everything's been said. In fact, I was starting where exactly with what David said, because I know you're not quite 75, but no one can ever say that it's too late to do something new. Just in the car today, as we had another near miss, instead of saying, "You didn't see what was happening," you said, "I didn't see it." I'm shocked. No, there's more to learn.
Oh, by the way, stop signs in parking lots don't matter.
That's so true. He's gotten older, little's changed. You still have remarkably good health. You're able to work to all hours of the night. You're predictably late for everything. You have a full appetite, good sight. Your hearing has changed a bit.
Yes.
And I remember once while Mom was talking a bit.
I don't remember
From the other
that.
room. I said, "Are there some upsides to not being able to hear?" And you said, "Oh, I can hear." I just turned it down. So, reflecting on your birthday, I was thinking about some commonalities that we have, and similar to what Deanna said, so much of what I've gotten from you. The nose.
I'll take the credit.
Irritation with insurance companies. Good patient
That's
care.
one.
That's it. Collecting things. You, hats, airplanes, and car parts. Me, I still have the collection of Madame Alexander dolls,
Oh, wow.
masks, and signed books. Righteousness, I've inherited righteousness from you. And a willingness to work hard, but still great intolerance of other people making us do things that we think are stupid. A love of family, unyielding honesty, and other little simple things that you've taught me. This too shall pass. keep it simple, and consider the source. So, happy birthday, Dad. A little early. We'll celebrate again in January. And wish all the girls were here.
They're here.
Happy birthday.
It was nice, Jeff. It was beautiful. Is this the end so we can eat?
Feel very fortunate too, because I think we got better in the market.
We can debate about that.
Yeah.
We debate about
We got a wonderful son-in-law, we got a wonderful Debbie, and we got a wonderful Steve. And we feel so fortunate to be here, to be part of your family, just as you've become part of ours. What better gift? So we have to give you something in return. Because you were there, you may not have remembered everything that happened on this day, so we thought we would give you something as a memento.
Can I open the mail?
Absolutely.
I want to talk about more.
Now the chicken built America.
We were so happy.
I'm not the say you too. I got it
What did they say? And don't tell me you have one.
I haven't seen it yet.
Okay.
No, I have not seen it. This is the New York Times, dated on my birthday.
Oh my God, great. Oh my God.
This is,
That is the new, that's.
this is the
Yeah,
New
it's
York
on
Times,
the center of
on
our.
the- dated
Oh
on my
my
birthday.
God. Where did you get that?
I didn't call
And,
it.
and look at this, it comes with a magnifying.
How wonderful. Oh, you.
Well, I want to say, I want to just relate a story I actually told to Ralph when we were walking over to the hotel today. So I remember the first time we came out and I met you. And we were flying home, and it's a long flight, and I wrote a letter to Carolyn. I don't know if you remember getting it and what it said, but in it, I told her that she now had a second set of parents. And I don't know if she understood what I meant by that, but I knew that she was marrying into a family where she would truly feel like and be taken care of as a daughter should something happen to Paula and I. And my God has said that's been more true than I even thought would come to pass. And we feel so fortunate to have you as, you know, you hear all these in-law stories, right? But we, you know,
Been there, done that.
That's right. We took pity on you. We took pity on you, so we tried extra hard. We didn't have to try hard. It was just natural, and it's been a natural merging of the two families. You could not write it any better than that. I think there's nothing either of us wouldn't do for the other. And you know, just like you said, you feel blessed. We feel blessed.
Thank
And
you.
we love the fact that we're here celebrating this day with you.
Thank you. That is the best gift. Joelle, we'll do it. We're all gonna do this
I have
again.
this.
As I get older and older. Every year. Next year, so
Every word.
I'm gonna read it all.
The ads are.
This, I picked.
Do it. Why don't you do it?
Is this?
We'll get it on tape. You know what we can do?
How did you do it?
When you were born.
I'll let you do it. Just for a second. Just for a second. This was totally unexpected.
Really?
No, my birthday is not for 2 months.
But we
A
will,
month and a half.
6 weeks.
But who's counting? And I really had said I didn't want anything special at this point, and I never, ever suspected that there would be a celebration like this. It is heartwarming, and I mean that in that sense, to be with family just at this time that we could celebrate Thanksgiving. To celebrate my birthday makes it even better. Okay, I love everybody in this room, and I appreciate everything that was done. And for you, I can't say enough.
Don't say it, just stay well, I told you. I'm minus 1 day. Just stay well, and we'll celebrate. Continue on, we have, the next biggie is, oh, big.